Alright, so before I was going to do a full-on sit down, and I'm still going to do that later on because I have an appointment today, but I do want to film an update for y'all because I was really tired last night when I was trying to film, and it's to the point where I want to update y'all real time, obviously. So I had my anatomy scan that I shared with y'all in my last update, and I told y'all I was 18 weeks and the tech was mean and all that, but the doctor had contacted me a few days after that and was his message to me was basically saying the baby is growing fine, she's 9 ounces, everything looks fine. However, they found a white spot in her heart. They call it the EIF, the echogenic intercardiac focus, also known as echogenic focus. And that's when they see a little bit of calcium deposits in the heart. And on the ultrasound, calcium is like, you know, the bone. So they saw a little bit of calcification in her heart. And when she was when the lady was doing the ultrasound, the baby's spine was facing my chin. So she was literally, her head was facing down and her spine was facing up. So they couldn't see like her front area to look at the heart. They can only look at her heart through the back. So it was a couple images he said they couldn't see. So he was saying it's nothing to worry about. It's pretty common, but anybody and everybody know you take to Google when you don't really understand. He was like, oh, don't worry about it. But if you see something, if you tell a pregnant woman you see something in a baby heart, like what else are you going to, you know, what you think they're going to do? So I went to Google and they're saying back in the day it was like it was a marker for Down syndrome. But I want to say most of the research that I've looked at so far, they're saying it's a soft marker for Down syndrome, and it usually go away during the 3rd trimester ultrasounds. And most of the baby that has had that in their ultrasound came back, was born normal or born healthy. So I haven't been able to really sleep. I've been stressed. He ordered a new ultrasound to look at the baby heart again. So I'm actually going to that today. Baby? I'm actually going to that today. And I'm a nervous wreck because even though he said don't worry, like I can't help but to think about it. I didn't experience this with Bash, so I haven't been able to sleep because I've been thinking about it. And I know she's fine. I have trust in God that she's fine. But if y'all have faith, just pray. Because I need strength because I never had complications. I feel like she's fine, but what really is tripping me out right now, I had woke up at 5 this morning. I woke up at 5 this morning with sharp pains at the top of my belly. Like right here. And it was so painful that I could like barely sit up. I could barely walk. I couldn't really breathe. First thing I did is go to the bathroom to check myself to make sure I wasn't bleeding. And then I had called the emergency helpline just to consult with the nurse, and they was telling me to go to the emergency room. So at 5 this morning, I drove my mom with me to the emergency room, and we get there, and in the midst of me, you know, putting myself together, brushing my teeth and stuff, I felt her move. So that was my first time feeling her move since I woke up this morning. So when I felt her move, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling her move again. So I think it was her shifting, because after she moved, the pain went away. But it was going for a whole hour straight to the touch. When I touched my belly, I felt it on the inside. It was painful. So I was like, you know, I need to go get it checked out. I got all the way to the emergency room, and I haven't been out since my last doctor's appointment. Like, I don't go out. So when I pull up, they're escorting like somebody out of the hospital, and then it was a long line. People wasn't wearing masks. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like dealing with this hospital staff, these people right now. It's too early for this. I'm very tired. So I probably sat in the parking lot at the emergency room for about 20 minutes before I decided not to go, because I felt her move and the pain had went away. And so I'm back at home, and I'm working, and I'm waiting for my appointment. It's at early afternoon. So when I come back, I'll do an official like sit down update, but I won't have the results probably until a couple days like he did last time. But I couldn't muster up the energy to film it last night, because I was just going through the emotions. And I know some of y'all have been waiting for an update, but that's what's been happening. They said it's so common that some doctors don't even like say anything to the moms, because they know we're gonna worry. We're gonna start looking stuff up and letting WebMD diagnose us. But yeah, this is just weird. This pregnancy all together has been very different from Bash, but that's what's happening right now. So that's why I've kind of been just quiet, because I'm trying to process all of it. But I'm just praying that she's fine. Neither one of us have a history of anyone being born in our family with special needs or anything like that. I'm healthy. I'm 27 years old. No medical conditions. He's healthy. No medical conditions. All of my other anatomy scans came back normal. So that's why the doctor's saying this is an isolated finding, which is good. If anything else came back prior to that, then he would have been concerned. But he just want to look at the heart some more today and see. I'm just praying I get a nice tech. I don't want that same lady that I got last time, because she's probably going to send me over the edge and I might snap on her. So y'all just hope and pray that I get somebody new today, because I don't have it in me to be nice right now. So yeah, I'm feeling her. So long as I can feel her move and kick, that's reassuring. But just pray, and I'll keep y'all updated. And thank you so much for your support. I'll see y'all in the official video later on today. Thank you, Nancy. I'm going to try to calm down, but I just wanted to get that off my chest before I'll go about the rest of my day and try to focus on work-related stuff. But nobody wants to deal with the hospital right now, so that's why I didn't go in. But I'll see you guys later.